Hello, hey, what's up, Warrior Babes? Hi, everybody. Nikki here, and welcome to our Warrior Babe Wednesday live Q&A session. Yes, let's go, guys. Good morning, good evening to you guys back in the States. I'm excited to be here with you all and do this live Q&A. So as you guys are joining in, comment and say, hey, what's up? Let me see who's joining in so that I can put the names to all the babes here inside the group. I love seeing you guys be active. So comment underneath of this live video. And the more that you guys comment and say, hey, what's up? Or give me like a wave emoji, it'll push our video to the top of our Facebook group so that all the other babes can join into our live Q&A session. Hi, Francine. What's up? If you guys are tuning in at a later date or time after this live Q&A is live, then give me the hashtag replay and just leave all of your questions here in this one area with the live Q&A video so that Kate and I can come back and we can just keep all of the questions in one specific area and answer any questions that are coming after this live video. What's up, guys? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Heather. Hello. What's up? We will get started in just a few minutes. So if you guys have any questions that you just want to dive right into, you guys can start leaving your questions underneath this video in the comment section. What's up, Pam? Hi, babe. Hi, guys. So before we do dive in, all right, now I see a lot of more people joining. What's up, peoples? Good morning. Cheers. Good evening to the States. What's up, Joanne? Hi. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Melinda. What's up, babes? Hello. Woo! Gail is a newbie here. First time live. So excited. Nice. Welcome, babes, and welcome to all of the new Warrior Babes who are inside of our community. I am so fucking excited for you guys. So if you guys are new and this is your first live, like Gail just did, like welcome yourself and say hi so I can start learning all of the new names. I absolutely love watching our engagement and getting to see pictures and see names and putting the names to the faces. It makes just this much more intimate of an experience inside of our community. So welcome to all the new babes. I'm excited that you're here. You are literally a part of a community of thousands of women who are getting toned and becoming a strong, more confident version of themselves. Warrior Babe is where strong is the new sexy. And you will notice that our community, and I know I'm biased saying this, but our community is fucking bomb.com. Like everybody inside of there is always helping somebody out, always being inspiring, always being super supportive. So I love our community and I love you guys so much. So keep the energy high, keep our community high, always be helping someone else out. Hi, Narcissa. Hi, Sharon. Woo! Wow, we got a lot of fun today. Hi, babes. Hi, Pam, Rana, Christina, Julie, Amanda, newbie here. Wow, Christina, thank you, babe. Awesome. Amanda, welcome. So if you go, say hi, welcome yourselves. We do a little welcome post inside of our group. The babes are here to support you inside of our community. They're going to be there welcoming you right away. So if you haven't already, definitely, oh look, wow, more newbies. Hi, Melinda. Just finished my first week. Love it. Yes. Awesome. So since I have a good majority of some newbies on here, I just need to embed you guys into your heads, the blast off videos, the emails that I'm sending to you on a daily basis for the first 14 days here inside of Warrior Babe. Look, don't overlook those, okay? They are made to help you transition into this lifestyle, to not feel so overwhelmed with all the material that's going on, and then by week 2 you're like, oh, screw it, I'm out, like this is too much. This is helping you to transition into the material that you want to learn, the macros that you want to have, and more specifically, it's helping you get clear on the goals that you want to accomplish. So within the first couple of days of those blast off videos that are inside of your emails, and inside of the unit section here inside of Facebook, which I think my team is fixing those videos if they haven't already. But the first couple of days are going to be there to set goals. Like, why what do you want to accomplish here inside of WarriorBabe? Why do you want to accomplish those specific goals? This is things that most programs don't ever go through. And I wanted to establish that here inside of WarriorBabe so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into and have a motive to wake up every single day and accomplish what you want to accomplish. Then you're going to dive into macros, and then you're going to dive into workout information too as well. So do not ignore those blast off emails. They are so freaking important to you and to your whole journey here as a WarriorBabe. Now, last thing before we dive into Q&A, guys, what's up? Live, all the babes, welcome. Nice, another newbie here. Welcome, babes. Love all the new babes. Welcome. Beautiful. You guys are awesome. So before we dive into this, I just want to say the questions. If you guys are new and a part of our community, please don't flood our Facebook group with questions that can be easily answered inside of your application. So take the time to go through and search your application. Take the time to view everything that's accessible to you and listen to everything that I'm sharing with you. If your question cannot be answered though inside of the application, then you can go to our frequently asked questions resource page, which if you, on our new home screen, if you just look at right at the bottom, it says need help, you click on that, that's going to take you right to our frequently asked questions resource page, which it's an entire database that we've built out with all of our most frequently asked questions from 2 years of being inside of WarriorBabe and all the veteran WarriorBabes asking their questions from start. If your questions can't be answered inside of the app or inside of the frequently asked questions, then head to the Facebook group and be like, hey babes, where can I find this? And somebody is probably going to be on your question within like 30 seconds. The last resource is support. Support at WarriorBabe.com. That should be only for, going for technical issues or membership questions and things like that. It shouldn't be, hey, what do my macros need to be, right? Or what are like all workout and nutrition side things, let's keep inside of our Facebook group and keep support for technical and membership questions. All right, yeah, Gail, blasts are priceless. Yes, wow, look at everybody here. And a lot of newbies, you guys. I am so excited to see all these newbie comments. This is mostly on our lives. So welcome, you guys. Oh, thank you, Lisa. My hair looks cute. Thank you. Something a little I do it, but it's something a little different. Thank you. All right, so let's dive into our Q&As. So I see Rana has a question. If I'm doing ecto maintenance macros, can I do cheat meal instead of refeed? I'm having a hard time just meeting my daily carbs of 237 and want more protein and fat on cheat meals. Ectomorphs do the best with refeeds, but you can do cheat meals. I would just recommend, minimizing. I talked about this on the rally call this last week. On Sunday, that you just want to minimize your carbs by 30 grams on cheat meal days and then your fats by 20, and then you can have whatever you want to have untracked as a cheat meal. That's what that cheat meal strategy is. It's completely untracked, it's completely mindless, so you get to enjoy without tracking or anything following the whole side of things. So that's the cheat meal strategy. And yes, you can, but just understand refeeds do best with ectos because ectos can get away with eating a hell of a lot of carbs and you being super beneficial with the carb intake. Like you maximize those after you eat it the next day. It's just, they do, personally, I know that they do better with the read. All right, Megan, hi babe. It has been a while since I've caught you live. Oh, I'm excited that you're here. I have a question about personal training certifications. I Googled some, but I don't know what route to go. I mostly want to do it for myself and just expand my knowledge. Thoughts? Yeah, so I got certified through AAAI, ISMA, and so that's a really good one. There's also NASM, which is another well-known, or ACE. Those guys are probably the top guys that I would recommend. But honestly, you can have these certifications, but I highly, highly recommend over certifications to experience it for yourself and get like a like a group of 5 women who want your help, and just start working with them and start like seeing how they handle food and what they do best with, and asking and being curious, how do you feel, like on a daily freaking basis. This is literally how I started. Like I was just working with a small group of women and just learning through them, but also learning through my own trials and tribulations. This is how I've gained so much knowledge of how everybody is completely different and nobody can be doing the same exact thing, especially when it comes to nutrition. So that's what I would recommend in terms of that. But I mean, the self-education side of things, and plus I have a nursing background, so I get like the whole internal systems of our organs and of our cells and what we need. But personal experience is probably the best experience that you could possibly go through. So Julie, been on and off for a few months, got frustrated and re-engaged, and am having a restart this past Monday. I'm endomorph. This week of the restart, I am just doing cardio and then plan to engage in the weights starting Monday next week. Reasonable. Yeah, that's what I highly recommend for endomorphs. To just honestly, while you're doing cardio, immerse yourself in learning the application more, going into macros, watching the videos, taking those 2 weeks to adjust yourself back into the groove. Because honestly, endomorphs, you guys, I see a lot of this. I see a lot of that with endomorphs and that body type. And your best bet is to just get your fucking self grounded. Like, just do the cardio, show up, get back into the gym, watch the videos while you're doing cardio, get yourself excited about the journey that you're on, and commit to it. That's what I highly recommend. That's super reasonable. Working hard to get the macros on track this week. Yeah, like literally as you're doing cardio, just start playing in MyFitnessPal, start watching the videos, and do that every day or as many times as you're doing cardio in a week. If you do that, I fucking guarantee you'll be ready to show the fuck up the next week. But it's just a matter of doing it and executing on it. All right. Trisha, I'm struggling meeting my macro goals. I'm not used to eating so much food. I am definitely eating healthier, but I'm constantly short on carbs and a little low in protein. I have Crohn's disease and food has always been my enemy. I'm not eating enough, going to keep me from the results I'm working so hard towards. Okay, so Trisha, let me ask you a question. Are you somebody who is getting up and just logging as you go throughout the day? And you come to the end of the day and you're like, holy shit, I have this many carbs, I have this much protein, I have this much fat. Like, how the hell am I supposed to fit this all in the rest of the day? Is that you? And any babes listening to me right now, if that is you, stop. I literally help you understand how to structure your day. And this is tough love. Like, literally, I'm coming from my heart and providing you tough love because I had to do this to myself. And I do this with a lot of my VIP babes. Like, I'm just very blunt. So anybody who's new is like, oh shit, this is just me. But I'm coming from a place of love to help you. So let me help you understand why tracking as you go is not going to help you, because you're going to get to the end of the day and you're going to be like, how the hell am I supposed to fit all this food in? And you're going to macro hoard and you're just going to feel hella stuffed. So the way to approach this to make sure that you meet your macro goals is to take the time the night before or the morning of to literally just sit inside of your phone and pull out MyFitnessPal and play with macros, play with hitting the goals that you have for yourself. Because if you just show up the next day, you're gonna feel like you're cramming everything in there, and that's why you're not meeting the goals that you have for yourself. That's why you're not feeling like you're eating enough food. You have the macro numbers in front of you. You have the app MyFitnessPal, so just take the time the night before to sit down and to just literally, like, what I like to call it is Tetris. It's playing the game of macros. It's playing the game of Tetris. So just sit down 5-10 minutes and playing inside of MyFitnessPal and watching the videos of me teaching you how to do this. It's inside of your application. But really, guys, it's just taking the time. It's taking the time. And look, it's going to take you probably a little bit more time to learn, like to start implementing it and getting a good day set inside MyFitnessPal. It may take you time for the first 3-4 days. But the more that you constantly keep doing it, the more that you constantly keep just taking 10, 20 minutes at night to sit down and play with it, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. So take the time to sit down the night before. And then if you're finding carbs are off or fats are off or proteins off, play with the quantity of the macronutrients inside of each of your meals. So for instance, say you're over on protein, but in one of your meals you have 4 ounces, then go in and change that to 3 ounces. Or say you're over in carbs in one of your meals and you need to lower your carbs. Say in one area you have a half a cup of brown rice, lower that to a 1/4 cup. Those numbers are going to drop. It's literally just playing the game of macros. Okay, Amanda, question. In the WarriorBabe calculator, some answers and some same answers, and sometimes it says I'm ecto and others says it's meso. The macros are so different. I don't know what to follow. Okay, look, listen, babe. Go through the calculator one time. Do not go back and start changing your answers. Go with what is true to you, and the best way that you are going to answer that question is by just immediately, this is the answer that pertains to me. That's it. And then at the end, that is your answer, and that is what you follow. Or that's one thing to do. Just trust it. Trust me now, believe me later. Trust it, go through it, get the one answer, see it, and follow it. The second one is you can upload your pictures inside of our Facebook group, and the babes are going to be able to help you out. All right? Melinda, are cheat meals best to do on days with HIIT and HIST? So I recommend cheat meals to be done on any larger muscle group. So a leg day or a back day, because you burn more calories on those days. So you're going to replenish your body with a big, massive cheat meal. And it's just going to, those are the best days to do it on. A muscle group that is larger, like back or legs. Hi, Nikki. I can't comment on full screen laptop mode. Not sure if it's a problem with the video. Is anybody else having this problem? Is anybody else having that problem? I had to comment through my phone. Not too sure, no idea, but maybe somebody else may be having that problem and maybe has a solution to it. If anybody does, anybody help Laura out, that'd be awesome. All right, Rana, how do you calculate refeed carbs if you're already at your maintenance carbs? There is a refeed calculator inside of your application. Go to the transform section on your home screen, click WarriorBabe Basics, click the printables at the top, click on that picture, printables, and then you will find the Ectomorph Refeed Calculator. There it is, your refeed calculations. All you need to do is just plug in your stats, and it's going to give you your calculator on what macros you need to follow for refeed days. Narcissa, wow, Nikki, I went back to doing hits this month from doing hypertrophy for many months, and oh my God, it kicked my butt. I was harder than I ever thought it would be. Holy shit. So challenging, which I'm loving. I needed that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing, girl. Oh, babe, you are welcome. I'm glad that it's super challenging to you. I'm glad that you're still getting your ass kicked because you've been a part of WarriorBabe for a while now, so that's good. And that will happen, you guys. If you transition to the WarriorBabe build side of things, which is otherwise known as the hypertrophy section, which is focusing on heavier weights and lighter reps, to really, if you're in the building phase or the maintenance phase, if you transition out of that training and go into the high intensity, you will be challenged. That is what I love about the programming that is inside of our application. You are always, always going to be challenged, no matter what. No matter what phase you go into, no matter what month it is, it's always going to be challenged. All right, Anna, hi. Hope you can see my question this time. I was on low carb for years. Oh, there's Seymour here. Hold on a second, babe. All right. I stuck to macros like crazy and gained almost 25 pounds over a couple of months. I am an endo. I was already overweight, have had my blood drawn, etc. Was wondering if being on low carb for 20 years has ruined my ability to utilize macro diet effectively. Also, would you work with someone who struggles like this in Blueprint or VIP? Would you suggest that? Well, Anna, first of all, I would go to the root source of this situation and what your blood work is showing and what your doctor is saying about your hormones. with that material from your doctor, then it can come into play of like, okay, how are we going? This would be something for the VIP, because you sound like you need a little bit more attention in terms of your specific body and structuring the macro game and then getting you the results you want. I wouldn't really, this side of things may work, but it may be a lot of trial and error that you need to figure out for yourself first without having somebody to bounce ideas off of or work together. And that's what my VIP is mostly like. Now, I wouldn't say it's ruined your ability. Honestly, it just comes down to retraining your metabolism, or rebooting how we have it inside the WarriorBabe application. It comes down to starting to have your metabolism slowly recognize these carbohydrates again and learn how to reutilize them. If it comes back that everything is kind of right with what your doctor needs to point out for you, but it can be done. It just comes to retraining your metabolism. Belinda, Julie, so do it for 2 weeks and not just one cardio. I recommend 1 to 2 weeks. So 1 to 2 weeks is beneficial. Whatever makes you feel more confident that you will be able to dive into what I'm teaching you here. Amanda, so if we choose maintain weight and build muscle in the calculator, when given our baseline macros in the calculator, are those the macros for building muscle, or do I need to adjust them? Nope. Those are the macros for building muscle, for maintaining your weight and building muscle. If that is your specific goal, those are the macros that you're going to get. Pam, what's up? Nikki, I'm doing the hypertrophy at home, and on the exercises that you say to use the rope for tricep cable pull downs or cable face pulls, I do not have the rope, so I am using a straight bar and grab handles on my Bowflex. Is that good, or should I invest in the rope? Is it for different group grip positions? The straight bar for tricep is okay, that would work. Grip handles, yeah, if you're using grip handles and you're just coming like this, that's fine. I would say that those are perfect, but it honestly wouldn't help if you have a home gym to add the rope to your collection. So that's something that, that's something that would build your gym even more. But what you're saying will work. Maureen, what is the difference between HIIT and HIST? High intensity strength training is HIST. That is what that is using weights. So you'll notice that HIIT isn't mainly weights. It's more of a cardio based side of things. It's more body weight. And it isn't as effective as if you want to tone and shape your body, you have to be doing something that is causing resistance to your body, and that is strength training. HIIT is not going to get you to a toned body that you want. It is not going to get you to changing your body composition. It is merely just a high intensity cardio based exercise. HIST, high intensity strength training, or what we call WarriorBabe Burn now inside the application, is high intensity with weights. So you'll notice that you're doing supersets, you're doing specific, exercise, and then another exercise that targets that specific muscle. You're just hitting it on a different angle. And with that methodology, the method behind my science in that is how you are going to tone and shape your body, by overworking the muscle with different angles to bring out specific details in your body. Alicia, as a mesoendo, my body has typically responded well to extended steady state cardio. So whenever I know do an extended cardio session beyond 30 minutes at the end of my weightlifting, I start sipping my supercarb glutamine post-workout drink at about 40 to 45 minutes into that session. Maybe I should drink like half a scoop of supercarb at 45 minutes post-workout as usual. Please set me straight if this technique works, makes sense or not. Thank you, Nikki. All right, babe. So I'm cool with like bumping up cardio to 40 minutes, but anything over 50 is just, it's too much, and you're going too far into stores that you don't want to tap into, right? You're extremely fasted at that point. So if you're extremely fasted and you're not providing your body the proper recovery, your body's going to start tapping into then what you just did inside of your workout. So what I recommend is I totally get where you're coming from, and I do agree with starting to drink that maybe at like 45 minutes. It's not going to harm anything. If anything, it's going to help. But then you kind of, it's almost like, okay, cardio at this point is kind of not worth it, right? Because you're starting to provide your body calories and you're on a treadmill burning calories or Stairmaster burning calories. So I would just recommend doing 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then done, and then drinking it right afterwards. Megan, why you always in Bali makes me jealous. I'm currently living here right now, babe. All right, Anna, lastly, the post-workout, we do cardio after lifting. Do we wait until after cardio for post-workout or slam a protein shake in between? So basically what I just said and answered, you do your cardio, then you have your shake. So if this is your schedule, you weight train, cardio, shake. Weight train, cardio, shake. Tony, hey babe, what's up? I just had a procedure done on my legs that is making me take about 2 weeks off from lifting. I can do very light activity, but I am super bummed and can't help but feel like I am going to lose my progress. You're not going to lose your progress, babe. Don't worry. The muscle maturity and the muscle memory is very good, okay? So don't worry about that. How should I adjust my macros? I'm meso endo. Thanks so much. You're welcome, babe. So on your non-workout days, or non-workout days and non-workout days only, just decrease your carbs by like 25 to 30 grams. 25 to 30 grams on non-workout days and you'll be fine. If you're doing upper body, even if it's light, I'd still say to keep your macros the same. What's up, Bobby Joe? Hi, babe. That was one of my VIP babes. All right. Hello. Okay, Stacy joined a few months back and most recently did the Macro Accelerator course. Thanks for sharing all the info. I'm confused on one thing. When doing macro adjustments, currently moving from build to fat loss, shouldn't the breakdowns equal 100 between the three? My protein and fat numbers stayed the same and carbs drop. No, that's right. So the breakdown should not equal 100 between all three. Initially coming off of a build and going into a cut, your protein initially is going to stay the same. Your protein and fat are going to stay the same. The only thing that's going to start dropping slowly are your carbs. And then you'll notice that eventually, once you start getting into more adjustments and more adjustments, your carbs will be lower, your protein is going to increase, your fat is going to stay relatively steady, around the same numbers. Maybe it will start to decrease, but that is right. That is right as you're starting from build to cut. And I'm so glad that you're inside the accelerator, and I'm glad that you are loving all of that information. Nikki, I am diagnosed with Hashimoto's hypo, and which has changed me and my body a lot. When answering the questions on the calculator, do I answer for now much heavier or for when I was heavier and more muscular, which are truly two different bodies? I'm determined to not have any excuses if it is a variable. I'm 61. I would answer as now, babe, as right now. When it comes to the question of like what your body used to look like, I would still answer in terms of right now because you're unique. You have this diagnosis that is Hashimoto's and it is different than a lot of people. So I would answer right now for you, and go with that moving forward. And listen, guys, as you start seeing results and you start seeing your body change, you can adjust to a different body type and start following those specific macros, because as you decrease, funny as it is, and many people don't believe this, but as you start decreasing, your metabolism will start to get a little bit faster. And then that's where you can start incorporating more food if you do it the right way without getting fat. The whole goal here is to keep in as much food as possible, which is something that is not said out there, but that is the goal. And as you start losing, the key and what we do inside the VIP is like, hey, you're getting hungry. Okay, here's a little bit more food. And actually, you start to lose more weight. More food is key. Belkis, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, but just started this program, the macros I got now, at what point will I need to change them? So you don't have to change your macros if you are seeing results. More food is key, like I keep saying. So if you are seeing results, 2-3 weeks and your body starts to adjust, you're gonna be following those macros for about 2 to 3, maybe even 4 weeks until your body fully adjusts to them. You have to retrain your metabolism coming into this program, especially if you're coming off of doing multiple diets or fad diets or restrictive diets. The key coming in here is retraining that bad boy, retraining that metabolism. So if you're doing these macros for 2 to 3 weeks and you're seeing results, fucking keep going. Don't start changing them. Don't start moving your carbs and your fats, because guess what, guys? That's gonna be sending Morse code to your body, and your body's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing, right? If it's working, don't change it. Now, if you experience some kind of plateau, a couple, like maybe a month or a month and a half in, you're not seeing results, nothing is changing, then this is where I do recommend to maybe adjust your carbs down a little bit, move your fats down a little bit, move your protein up. But you guys, don't take that word and don't take that and just start applying it for yourself, because everybody's body is different, and that is so fucking case sensitive that I can't be like, hey Beckles, yeah, let's change this here and do this without seeing your body, this is why I have the VIP, and where I take everybody's body into initial account for how we structure your macros and how we go about adjustments. There's also my macro accelerator course, which helps you deep dive into learning how to adjust them, right? You get the WB4 method, you have personalization, implementation, adjusting, and then setting goals for yourself. But when it comes to adjusting, you're gonna know, okay, here, I'm in this cutting phase right now. I want to make an adjustment because I'm not seeing, or I'm plateauing, right? So I'm going to make an adjustment. I'm going to plug my macros in here. Here are the adjustment macros that I need to start following. And then there's even another adjustment that you can make to continue getting the results that you want. Then if you're done inside of cutting and you want to start increasing your caloric intake and eating more but not gaining all of the weight back, and still changing your body composition by feeding your body more food, feeding your muscles more food, you're going to know how to transition into maintenance. You're going to know exactly what your macros need to be for maintenance. That's all inside my macro accelerator course. Anna, what is the best steady state cardio for endos? A cardio burn section seems to be HIIT based, walking on an incline for 30 minutes. No, that is, look guys, that is not high intensity. That is considered actually low intensity steady state cardio, walking on incline. Maybe even for you, Anna, maybe doing like 8 to 10 incline at a speed of like 3.4. You'll see those speeds are not high at all. You are just going to be merely walking. And that is considered steady state cardio. Or getting on top of the Stairmaster and only doing like steps at 65 steps or 60 steps per minute. That is steady state cardio. HIIT is like, I can't breathe, I'm dying, why am I doing this, right? That's HIIT. Low steady state cardio, you should still be able to have a conversation, and just merely walking on an incline or doing a couple steps on top of the Stairmaster at a low level is steady state. Linda, my macro calculator doesn't give me a macro breakdown for baseline calories, and I select building. Is it supposed to? It shows a fat burning macro breakdown. Okay, so I should have mentioned this when we started talking about the calculator. Like, there's been a lot of calculator questions, and it's coming to me that we do have our calculator developer working inside of the calculator at the moment, changing some things, changing the questions, making it more real to your situation that you are in right now. Like, I constructed these questions thinking from your point of view in each one of the body types. So he may be working on things inside of there, and he is changing that end result. So it's not gritty anymore, right? So it's not like, these are your baseline calories, these are your fat burning state calories. It's just merely going to give you the macro breakdown. So there's absolutely no confusion. So if you are toning and shaping and burning fat loss, if that's your goal, your result is literally just going to be the macros that you need to follow. If your goal is to maintain and build, then your result is literally just going to be that macro breakdown, okay? So he may be working inside of there, and that will be finished within he said yesterday, a day or two. Marine, what is steady state cardio? Is it the same cardio shown in the app with the alternating, the difference resistance speed? Yes. Yep, 100%. Cardio burn is more of like the steady state cardio. There are some sprints inside of there, but majority of that section is steady state cardio, which is the difference between steady state and HIIT is like I had just explained. Steady state is like you're just merely walking, which is super fucking effective. Guys, don't be like, what am I doing? This isn't effective. It's super effective. And it's just walking on an incline or doing the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. HIIT is just a shorter intensity, a shorter time period, and it's more intense. And some body types do better with those different styles. The hearts. I love the hearts, you guys. Anna, what's up, babe? What's up, WarriorBabe with the mom in it? All right, Amanda, decrease carbs on rest and just cardio days or just rest days? Just rest days. Just rest days. Lonnie, is it common to feel bloated and like you've gained weight in the first month or so? At first I thought I was following the wrong body type, but I've repeatedly taken the quiz and I'm a meso each time. I love the workouts and don't mind tracking macros. I just feel more bloated and puffy than when I started in over just a month. Yeah, so if you reach, the hearts are coming. If you reach out to the Facebook group, I guarantee you that people are gonna jump on your post about this and say, yeah, this is exactly where I started, this is exactly how I felt, but by staying consistent, your body starts to recognize what you're doing and you will start seeing the results. But it may just take time. It's different for everybody. Like I say, like it doesn't matter about time and the goals that you want to get to. It just matters about getting you to that goal and knowing and understanding that everybody's journey is completely different. All right. So yeah, that is normal, and your body is just adjusting. You're welcome, Anna. Thanks so much, Linda. You're welcome. Anybody? Love the hearts, guys. You guys. All right, Cheryl. Hey, Nikki. Do fish oil supplements affect our fat intake? No. Fish oil. You don't need to track your fish oils. I've heard people talk about that before. I personally don't track fish oil. I'm taking it though via pill. If you're taking it by a liquid, that may be different and that actually may be suitable to tracking. Which I am pretty sure that a lot of people have fish oil via liquid. So yes, if you're taking by liquid, yeah, if it has macros, track it. But I take fish oil by a supplement and need to track that. Sheila, I started the program 2-3 weeks ago. It's pretty muscular, but needed to lose fat. I've lost 4 pounds, but I can tell I've lost size. Am I losing just fat, or could I be losing muscle too? See, I've only lost 4 pounds, but I can tell I've lost size. That's really hard for me to answer without seeing like a picture of like what are the actual changes that you are experiencing. If you're inside working in the gym on a daily basis, it's really hard for you to lose muscle mass because you're providing adequate blood flow to those muscles. They're constantly being worked. It could be that you're losing fat and your muscles are just looking a little bit smaller because of the fat. The fat made them look bigger on top. Marine, how do I know if I'm an ectoendomorph or just an endo? The calculator is literally just going to give you your dominant body type. If you're inside the revolution, it's going to give you just your dominant body type. So it's only going to give you one specific body type answer. Beth, I've got those last 5 vanity pounds to lose. My abs are about to show. My macros are on track, but worried about decreasing my calories to lose those last 2 pounds. Don't want to lose muscle. Thanks, and more hearts for you. Thanks, babe. So guys, remember how I say, like, if you experience any plateau or you've got those last couple pounds to lose and you need to make like an adjustment, I recommend doing an adjustment inside the gym with cardio first. So adding a day of energy expenditure through cardio first before you start to dabble with making any adjustments to your macronutrients. All right, so don't make any changes to your macronutrients. Make changes to your cardio first by adding a day or a couple of minutes, even 5 minutes to 35 minutes. First before you start making any adjustments to those macros. So don't decrease your calories, Beth. If you're doing 3 days of cardio, do 4. You're doing 4, do 5, right? Gail, you and a program I can relate to have given me back hope. Oh, I can't possibly thank you enough. You are so welcome, babe. I'm happy that you're here, and I'm happy that I resonate with you on a realistic, sustainable program that's going to help you achieve your goals, and not only achieve them, but also surpass them and start changing your body composition into one that you probably never even knew you possibly could do, and live with it the rest of your life. Like, that's what I do. Like, I am happy where my body is, and I'm able to maintain it no matter what I decide to do, and I'm able to bounce back. It just is a subconscious habit at this point. Everything that I do is a subconscious habit. So happy that you resonate, babe. Anna, when I try to put my email on waitlist for VIP, I get an error. Should I reach out to support? Thanks. No, because we still have open enrollment for VIP. So I'm sending you the application, and anybody else who wants to apply. I'm actually only keeping this community-based with our continued open enrollment for March. So the application I just posted right there. You can apply, and you can schedule a time with one of my team members who will help you understand, to help you just to see if this is the right program for you, and if we can help you. And because we have a very tribal-centered VIP, so we want to make sure that you coming into our program, you're aligned with the goals with the other Warrior Babes. You're aligned with our values and beliefs inside of VIP. And that you are going to show up. If we do the work for you, then you're going to show up and do the work, or do the programming for you. All right, awesome, babe. Cool. Okay, so Beth, thanks, Nikki. Sat more cardio. Yuck. Okay, LOL. I know, it sucks. But guys, listen. I barely do any cardio anymore. Think about this. Where you are right now. The work that you're putting in is work that eventually you don't have to work that hard for. So the work that you're putting in to build the body that you want right now, yeah, it's going to seem like a lot. It's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be a lot of time to build. I mean, it takes fucking time to build a body. But the work that you put in now, less work you have to do later. Why do I say that? Because that's what I do now. I barely have to put any work other than hitting the gym, which I absolutely love, minimal fucking cardio, and I can get away with having untracked days, intuitively eating, and having tracked days, which is being back on macros. So I'm reaching my hand back and guiding you along this journey with me. Amanda, what's the difference between the blueprint and VIP? So the blueprint is a course. The Macro Accelerator Blueprint is a course giving you all of the information, like in terms of you're learning it for yourself, right? You deep dive into how to structure your own workouts. You deep dive in the blueprint. You deep dive, not in the Macro Accelerator. In the blueprint, you deep dive in how to make your own workout programming. You deep dive into adjustments. You deep dive into hormones. You deep dive into learning like cortisol levels and adrenal fatigue and thyroid things and all that kind of stuff. And then you deep dive into a whole nother mindset training too as well. Plus, you get 2 weekly calls inside of my community being able to talk to me directly. And then my VIP is 100% personalized. We do your programming for you. Me and I have 2 other coaches. We work with you in terms of the goals that you want to accomplish. And we do the programming for you. We do your macros, we do your adjustments, we do your workouts. Then we also meet face to face with the entire VIP group 2 times a week. And that program is fucking epic. Like, I'm biased to it because I'm in it, but like the babes in the community that we have are just amazing. Right now we are doing a dance challenge. Like, it's unbelievable. And plus, through this dance challenge, we are just learning so much more about each other that we already had. I mean, on our Q&As and our huddles, our weekly check-ins inside of a interface where we can see everybody, we already have this like close relationship, but now doing this dance challenge is just a whole nother freaking world. But anyway, the difference is that more one-on-one attention is in my VIP. And you're also in like a community of women who are on the same journey as you. Blueprint is a course that you go through and teach yourself, and then have the availability to chat with me 2 times a week and any questions that you have. We're on my VIP right now. Anybody want to try about the VIP? Felicia, babe, you're back. Holy shit. Hi. Okay, I'm trying to maintain weight and build muscle. Calculations are showing me that I'm a meso and giving me a total of 178 grams protein, carbs at 152, and fat. I'm currently sitting at 124 pounds. Does that sound right? I'm worried my body will just flush out the rest of my unneeded protein. For cardio post-workout, okay, so let me answer the macros first. The macro in terms of the gram of protein seem a little bit high, so I would almost start out. I would take the let's minus like to 130 in terms of the protein, and that would be 50 grams, and then put those 50 grams into carbs. So 130 and then around 200 for carbs, and then fats can stay the same. That would be 100%. Right. For cardio post-workout, do I follow the HIIT or steady state? Thank you so much. I would do, honestly, mesos can get away with either or. So I would do HIIT. I would do more steady state, and then maybe like 1 or 2 days of HIIT. Carrie, I'm week 2 endo, and I'm finishing my cardio only 3 days a week. Next week, I increase my carbs and start lifting. Wish me luck. Super excited. Woo! Welcome, babe. I'm excited for you. Maureen, still confused about body type. I came up endo, but I feel like I have some ecto qualities too. How do I know if I am mixed? If you're mixed, then no matter what, you would still follow an endo protocol. If you're an ecto endo, you would still follow an endo protocol, okay? Scarlett, just made it. Happy you're here, babe. Wanda, I absolutely love this program. Never felt better about myself. Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome, Wanda. You're welcome, babe. I'm excited that you're here and that you're getting these benefits out of it. I love it. Hi, Paula. Hi, babe. Anybody have any more questions for me? I love coming here and hanging out with you guys. I love being able to answer your questions in real time. I love being able to help you out any way that I possibly can. All right, Scarlett, long question, but need advice. My lifestyle is rubbing off on my fiance, but it worries me because he is so broken. He's had total surgery and his whole right side just hurts after work. I'm excited to have a fit husband, otherwise, but I don't want him to break anymore. I remember with my ex-boyfriend, he literally was right there with him. He tore his pec, and he had to go through a pretty extensive surgery, and it was like he was totally down and out from that because he is an avid workout person, loves the gym, like that is his go-to. I think, babe, in this situation is just about support. It's just about being there and being super, super supportive and knowing that this is only temporary for him. And even just saying that this pain is only temporary, it's going to be over and done, and you're going to be healed in no time. And helping him just see what it's going to be like when he is healed. So that's what I would recommend. I'm going to start wrapping up our live Q&A. I enjoyed being here with you guys. I enjoyed getting to see all the new ones, all of our newbies that are inside the program. I'm excited for you all. I would just immerse yourself inside the blast off emails first, and then start dabbling yourself inside of the application. That's my number one recommendation, and I know a lot of other babes will speak for it. Take the time. This isn't a 60-day challenge. This isn't a 30-day challenge. This isn't something you need to be done in 21 days. This is a lifestyle, and I'm helping you transition into this lifestyle, because building your body, building muscle takes time, you guys. And the minute that you can come face to face with the reality that you may still have 6 to 12 months ahead of you to getting that goal that you want with your body, that is when this whole journey becomes so much more fucking easier, and you actually fall in love with the process than getting daunted at week 3 and not seeing results. Okay? Because no matter what, even if you didn't lose a fucking pound in 1 week, you are still making progress. Because think about it, if you're on week 3, would you be tracking macros 3 weeks ago? Would you be doing the style of workouts 3 weeks ago? No. So you're still making progress. If it's not on your body, it's with your lifestyle. All right, you guys. All right, thank you so much. It's always great when we get to meet with you each week. You're great. Thank you, babe. Have an awesome evening. Thank you so much for everything. You're welcome, you guys. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I love you all, and I hope you have an amazing evening, and keep showing up for yourself. Keep putting in the work. That is what it comes down to. Work, 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 work. All right? Your body ain't going to build itself. All right. Bye, everybody.